unfortunate circumstances have taken him from us far too soon. Now he smiles down upon us because he has always wanted the best for everyone around him. Please join me in a moment of silence to remember our fellow Wildcat, Joseph Murphy. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I find them to be nothing short of impressive. The class of 2013 has all of the bases covered. If these young men and women were each members of the same corporation, it would be highly, highly successful, because each individual brings so many talents to the table. I always expected more from them, and they always met the challenge, making my job so much more easy. As I thought about this speech, I decided that I was not going to follow the same sage advice of adding some famous person's quote to the speech, because I really wanted to give you, our graduates, a few keys to life that I have learned. Sometimes I've learned in the hard way. Number one, things are not always as they seem. Success will require you to stay focused, stay sharp, while having the guts to ask probing questions to lead you to the truth. Number two, treat others the way you want to be treated, no matter how they treat you. You must always, always be the better person. Number three, not asking is lazy. This sounds weird, but if you don't ask the questions, you'll never know the answers. Never walk away wondering what could have and would have happened. A little question can open a big door. Four, always be the positive force, both in your own life and in the lives of others. You each possess the maturity and the tools you need to be great and to lead others to greatness every single day. Don't take these tools for granted. Take the time to learn to master the potential of each of them, and don't forget to develop your own set of tools along the way. Number five, follow your heart and trust your gut. Initially, this will be scary, but you must always believe in yourselves. Only you will walk the road of your life's journey. Number six, things happen for a reason. You may not initially know what that reason is, but in time, you will surely find out. More often than not, you will be in better circumstance because of something that has impacted your life. Number seven, always hold the ace. There will be times when you need insurance to help you get in or out of a situation. This means that you need to take the time to look towards the future, weigh out all of the options, and try to predict how things will play out to keep the advantage. Finally, life is full of positives and negatives. It will seem at some points that the negative stuff is dragging you down, but you must rise above all else to remain positive and to impact others positively. You will constantly be challenged in your lives by negativity. You must take on the challenge with the overwhelming positive force. Similar to a ride on the world's greatest roller coaster, your life will move up, it'll move down, it'll dart left and dart to the right, while at the same time going at the highest and slowest speeds. This year, as I watched all of you come together at events and even at the last rally, it dawned on me that you actually realized that the ever-changing roller coaster ride should always be positive. I want you to remember that feeling, so why not take one more ride? This time, I'm going to ride with you guys. Brendan, how about one more ride?
Whether we plan to further our education or go directly into the workforce of the military, WHS has given us the tools necessary to thrive in the world before us. The skills we have gained through our high school experience have prepared us to become future leaders, innovators, thinkers, and doers. Wilmington High School has taught all of us to go beyond what is expected, to take that one extra step, and to make decisions based not on what is best for ourselves, but what is best for others. Our generation will be responsible for leading change in our community, our nation, and our world. We will have problems to face and choices to make, and we will all experience ups and downs along the way. Our class will encounter new technology and ideas, things that have yet to be created. It's how we adjust these that will be our legacy. In the words of Mumford and Sons, you have your choices, and these what make man great. His ladder to the stars. Our legacy starts
Changed from
now.
awkward freshmen to more mature, still slightly awkward seniors. We've learned so much more than we ever thought possible. But more noticeable than these personal changes are the changes all around us, in our school, in the nation, and even in the world. Wilmington High has seen a number of changes over the past few years.
High school, aside from the Common Core, of course. The most important learning we have all taught each other, teacher to student, student to teacher, is that of common decency. Having a respect for yourself and for another is what it takes to build a healthy community. Common decency is a smile and a hello, a kind gesture, even a polite rebuttal when you knew you were right and the authority figure was not. But what's right is here, today. Just look around. All of us together for one last time. What you've learned here in Wilmy is your common denominator and will serve you well as you enter the community at large. And don't compromise yourself either, or those ideals you have, which are very strong, I know. You wake up with your head on the pillow. You go to bed the same way. You know yourself, and you'll know yourself even more so in the coming years. So, I'll quote my favorite line from Hamlet, and maybe in all of literature and life. It's what Polonius says to Laertes as he goes off to France. And it's what I'll say to you as you leave our Wilmington High School community. This, above all, to thine own self be true. Thank you.
This time, I ask the marshals to prepare the graduates.
Nathan Peter Connors. Cassie Marie Cushing.